the last game. I don't know why, but the game wouldn't recognise it, and it was playing on a very simple mode. So we fixed it up. We've been in the nets, and we'll see how we go from here. And we should get a lot of movement now and play it exactly how it plays on Legend, and that's where we have to be. Yep, there we are. So we've got footwork back on, everything's back on, and we've upped the bowling quality and the run rate of the AI. So there we go, just to make sure that's on, and it is. Now we should have a good game. I don't like playing it when it's on easy. I'd rather not play it at all. Get out of the way of that one. So if ever I play cricket games, it's got to be on the hardest mode, hardest or Legend. Now we're talking. Now we can play cricket. Woo! Let's have a look at these deliveries. Wow, they really are up there, aren't they? Finally put that on ball. Last ball of the over. All right, now we got a game. The old batting mate Raza, a bit cranky at me. I ran him out in the first innings. I ran 5 of them out because they wouldn't run. I ran 5 out, and Raza doesn't call, so I have to do the calling for him, and I can only call if I'm confident there's a single, because he's a slow runner. He's only a short man, I guess. Balls have catch it. Return for 2. Yeah, well, that went all the way. Oh, geez, he got under that and got some rise on the ball. And for 4. 119k. Just slower ball there. Brewer, none for 4. 3 balls left in his first over. Target's 116. And very nearly a catch. Oh, it's come inside. It hit him off the bottom arm, and the ball just landed, just bounced before second slip could get to it. Oh, he's edged again, and that will find its way to the boundary as well. A little bit of luck there for the opening batsman. You could call that a lot of luck. That was a very thick inside edge. And I'm actually going to change my batting stance because I need to have a good look before I get in close. I don't want to be getting out too early, but I want the game to be hard at the same time, so little bit of movement there, but not too much. We'll let it go an over or two, and I'll check and make sure. But from the opening over, I didn't connect. I ducked in case that come back in. They should be moving around like lightning. There's big cracks in the pitch. It's scuffy. Humidity, you won't get much swing until it hits around 33%. If there is any swing, it'll be because of that 38 km/h winds. And none for 8. Target 116. And, got to play quality shots now. So it just proved that at least the batting has gone to legend. And the pitch is not really doing a great deal, so maybe it was just the pitch all the time. It's an extremely bouncy pitch for some reason. We are in the Caribbean though, so I guess that's got something to do with it. And that'll end the over, a maiden. I'd really like to see it from behind the stumps to see if there's any swing, but generally in this game it takes 33% humidity and up to get the swing. And this is my batting partner Raza, 8 off 7. He's had 2 lucky inside edges that have gone to the boundary. And I don't like this camera because I can't see where the damn ball's going. How am I supposed to call runs if I can't see where the ball's going? We may have to go to broadcast 3 for a little bit, 2 or 3. Anyway, we'll go to that one. Well, we've got a glitch in the game. The sky is now on the field and it's been fixed. So Raza still on strike, 8 off 8. Oh dear. He's just not a fast runner at all. Got a very aggressive field. Point, gully, 4th, 2nd and 1st slips, wicket keeper. No one at fine leg, which is strange. Deep backward square leg and a mid-on. Leg side open. We'll take middle and off. Ooh. Find the edge. Should have rocked onto the back foot on that one. And we'll get onto the back foot now, I think. We'll stay away from the front foot. The pitch is too bouncy. And just let that one go through. There doesn't seem to be any swing or anything. I just don't like playing the game if it's easy, you know. It's at the moment there's no real movement. The hardest bit is the batsman. And again, that ball darting up off the pitch, but it's really just a bouncy pitch. There's and only a little bit of late swing, so I don't know. We're just gonna keep it on this setting. It should be all on legend right the way through. And yeah, maybe we can manage this one a little bit. Friction's there, the drift is there, the swing's immense. Oh, this is correct. Well, we can just see how it plays, I guess. Raza. At the end of this innings. Oh boy, oh boy. very difficult to get runs. And it's not so much the pitch that's really doing it all. It's the bowler, and it's all up to the bowler. That comes through well overhead high. That should have been called a no ball. We've got the legend setting working again, which is great. Runner wanted to get on strike there. He was prepared to run on that, not I. That through to the keeper as well. The pitch really doesn't seem to be doing much. There's cracks in it, but yeah, I guess that's just how this pitch is. Cheeky single here. And that one off the forearm. They played the shot through too early. It really is a bouncy pitch, and it's nothing to do with the physics. I guess that's just this oval here. Oh, come on. Review and forecast. Thank you. 17% humidity, 38 winds. So you don't really get any swing until humidity is up around 33%. Take a single there. So about 33% and up is where you'll get a lot of swing. The rest of it should just be cutting off the pitch, leg cutters and off cutters. I'm still yet to see a good cut. Come on, son, run. You're too bloody slow. If I can make it to one end before you're running too bloody slow, mate. Pull your head in. And that one drifted in back onto the pads. Look at the big eye there. I want to see how much movement there actually is. So, well, I can tell there's some drift. It doesn't really seem to be moving at all. So I don't. But I can only put it down to this pitch just playing. It's just dead, I guess. I'm gonna have to play with a fairly straight bat. We're onto that one a tad early. Had popped up a little catch there for a bit. Has to be very watchful. 1 off 24. And very hard to hit the ball at the moment, even though the ball's not doing anything off the crease, so the game's not showing it. But it most certainly is doing a lot. It's just not showing it, and I don't know why. It's taken me 25 balls trying to sort these settings out. Yeah. We'll see how we go from here. The batsman's not behaving the way he should be. It frustrates me because it should be. This should be even harder than the last setting. This has been arced right up the plus at the end of Legends. Everything's been arced up. And once again, I'll give it to the end of this over for it to configure. And next over, when it loads, we should see some fairly. Oh, I should have called for the helmet. Been hit in the head. He's seeing stars after that, that's for sure, but not injured. And they come right out of the middle, perfect timing. But again, not much movement. I can only put it down to this wicket, I guess. Scorecard right now is that's how we're looking. So we need 101 to win, and in our second innings. So the captain decided to bowl first. We should have been bowling him out. You want a second? You going to run? Run for 16. Target 116. Into the 8th over. Not a lot happening here. We're going to change the camera angle. We'll go to broadcast 2. (14 from 16). Raza. Brewer the bowler, none for 13. Halfway through his 4th. And that's a better camera angle, especially for the shots that he's playing. Yeah. Runs are hard to come by at present. Some very heavy cracks in it. And another maiden over there. The ball's not doing anything off the pitch, and yet I've got all the swing, spin, left leg cutters and off cutters. They're all been arced right up. So I don't know. It's either something in the game. Woo! Very lucky not to find an edge there. Took centre guard again. Yeah, bump ball smashed into the turf. And just make sure we are on centre. Going to outrun the field. Oh, that is a massive 6. Huge. 107 metres. Got it on the half volley. And landed on the canopy. Starting to find our timing now. It's the big fella there, the big star of the show. He bowls crazy, he bats. Everything goes for 6 and out of the ground. Well, that ball came back in, the first bit of movement we've seen for the match. Let's hope these settings are all coming together now. Don't want to play with it on easy. Been a slow start, but trying to get the settings right so it's a realistic match. Come back to centre, thank you. Right up in the block hole. 119k an hour. Brewer going for about 3.5 and over. Oh, that is smashed to the boundary, pulled away, and crashes over the inner rope. Again, they've left the leg side open. Just hold that one out. And halfway through the 10th over. Run for 27. Not a big total to chase. The ball doesn't seem to be moving at all. At the end of this match, I'm going to put it on a dusty wicket, and that's where the spinners and the seamers will get their most movement, out of dusty wickets. So I don't want to go giving me wicket away just to get to the next match, but this pitch has been absolutely horrible in the way of trying to make it challenging and fun. You've got a single there, mate. Why don't you call? Why don't you call? Is it too hard to call a run? Struth. No, I'm not going to sit here and watch old mate. And, you see me come across there and followed me out. These guys are all here for a catch. If we do play square, it'll have to be dead square. We'll get a single here. Nice return throw. The batsman makes it through to the striker's end. I can only think about this pitch that it's just dead. There's not much in it. Finally the batsman decides to call, and well, I've done everything. I've put all the hardest settings on. I've got 5 different settings, all legend but with variations, and that one jumps up and hits him on the glove. It's all with different variations in pitches and physics, but this one's just straight up legend. No run again, but I think this pitch is just a dead pitch. It's got nothing for the bowlers, and you know, well, that was a wild delivery, and rightly so called a wide. Last ball of the over. No run taken. And none for 31. Well, nothing really to talk about, is it? It's just a very, very bouncy pitch, I guess. It's nothing to do with the physics. It's just this pitch. I've not seen it before. Try to smash that through the cover there. Well fielded. Burton bowling a pretty good line. Some big cracks right in front of me as well. And that is rolled along the carpet all the way for a boundary. Absolutely hammered. And that one, well, close to a wide. What will the umpire say about that? Just inside. Quick run here. Keep the scoreboard ticking. Target's 116. Second innings. Jamaica none for 36. Raja on strike. Burton rolls in none for 13 into his 4th over. A very odd delivery, that one. Wide of the off stump on the full. Some big cracks in the pitch, very scuffy. Ooh, that was a lovely ball. That one came back in. The first bit of movement we've seen in this match, actually. That last ball there. We'll just have a quick look at the big eye at that final ball. A variation, but there's no swing at the moment. Well, that one had a little bit. It's hit one of the cracks, which gave it so much movement. Forecast will come up in a moment. If it's up to 33% humidity or more, we'll start seeing the swing, and it's only 17%, so 38 kilometre wind is fairly decent to push the ball around as well. So dry hard wicket. I think we'll choose a dusty wicket next one. Oh, it could be trouble. You're going to have to dive to make the ground, and luckily the return throw wasn't a direct hit. So it's been a hard fought 19 runs so far. Yes. Can't really do too much at the moment, so it's the kind of wicket you have to play very straight on. Can't really get across and get your angles. No. Fairly tough game. They're not a lot of runs, but the wickets, it's very sporadic. Very, very sporadic. That's what makes it hard. Get two here if old mate wants to run. I'll come back for the second. And only just makes his ground. Cornwall 8 for 108 is best. Well, no argument for me there. That is a big 6. So we've upped the bowling quality to 60 for the AI and their desired run rate. We've got the bowling from 80 to 73, which will give some good variation. And pitch friction, that'll grab the ball. But all these will come into play in the next game, in the next pitch, because you need a dusty pitch for all your movement to work for the bowlers. So the next pitch, no matter what game it is, we're going to put it on dusty. I don't like playing the game if it's on easy. There's no point playing it. And that needs to be changed. That's just ridiculous amounts of power. It's counter-ridden by batsman timing, shot input and ideal have all been taken away, so we probably won't get as much power now. Anyway, we won't even get to see that come into play until the next game. Well, no easier catch have I ever given. Didn't even have to move there. We did come off 100 last inning, so I'm not too bad with it. We'll just skip through here and get to the next match. Make sure that we started on legend, and it should... we'll go into the match settings, make sure it's set all on legend instead of triple legend. Just straight up legend, the game settings. And that's where the best cricket is, the hardest cricket. Both batsman and bowler have their advantages and disadvantages. Well, I went up one level. I'm not sure if I got a batting point for that one, so I'll make sure my control's there. We don't bowl. I don't have any fielding points, and the next level 30. Ooh, English County Cup, eh? Righto. And I'm going to put a helmet on. Thank you. Now we're safe. Season is complete. Jamaica versus Barbados, eh? Beautiful. We'll go to match information. But they like their dry and hard. We're going to make it... we'll make it medium. Grassy, dusty. This should give the spinners a ton. Should give them a ton of swing, bounce. I don't want rain. That just ruins it. We'll go to full legend. Yeah, this should be one hell of a game. For some reason today, since logging on, the settings aren't like they usually are. I don't know if I've been playing too much cricket of late, but it wasn't difficult, and I don't want to play the game if it's easy. And I've never had this problem before because my whole channel is full of legend mode cricket. The seamers are cutting from outside off and bowling you through your middle and leg stump. Like your spinners are coming around from way outside leg and coming in and bowling you from behind. Like I just hope this pitch is going to have the movement and really make some fun challenges. Jamaica versus Barbados. If I can get a few good innings together, then I can start looking at the West Indies, but I'm going to need another dozen or so here in the stateside and probably put a century or two under me belt. I've got one of them. I'll probably need about 4 or 5, so at least get an average of around 75, and then you get a chance of getting picked in the countries well, because I'm playing in the Caribbean, so it'll be West Indies. Well, we've won the toss and we've chosen the bowl. This will be interesting. We'll field for the first over. We'll have a look at our team bowling, and we'll see what the ball's doing early on. Let's hope this is the physics are going to be correct in this one, and we should be able to leave it be just to play. I'll just skip forward a bit here. Don't know where old mate's going, but he was off for a run. Maybe he wanted to sign an autograph from one of the members. Oh, that was a nice ball. A lot of late swing. That second delivery had a lot of late swing on it. Please show us behind the stump. Thank you. Yeah, now we got a game, people. Physics are working. Finally. See if we can get a wicket in the first over.
Winning.
Ooh, geez, eh? After this ball, we'll have the final look at the big lines and then we'll come out and have a bat.
Winning.
Should bring it in on the next shot. Yeah, all right. There's a bit of movement. Nothing too over the top. But, oh, geez, they're 5 for it. Let's see how this is going to play out. 100, made 126, average 79. So the average is there. I just got to put some good innings together. Oh, lovely ball. Now we've got a game of cricket. Now we're going to have to bat. And now it's not easy, so... All right. Well, that one stayed a bit lower and a very late outswing, late in swing. Oh, that's lively. 137. Take a single there. I didn't quite get hold of that. Look at the spin of that ball. It sat on the ground and just kept spinning and then eventually moved. It certainly wasn't the wind blowing that one. Just a quick look at the conditions. My runner here, Raza on strike, Michael bowling.
Yeah.
He just called so late. Like, I'm just not going to take any runs unless they call. The match before this one, I ran 4 batsmen out. I ran them out because they wouldn't run, so I just said buggy is. That one, I got way under that ball. All right, there's movement there. It's not as much as there normally is, but I guess, you know. Better run, mate. We've got to make it at least 229 in this first innings. Harvey, knock it off. These are our best opportunities. He's not going to give us anything on the legs, but we can get middle and off here. Oh, wow. And it's time to really watch the ball here. What are you growling at? Shut up. Stop growling. Kick your ass. Was that me? That was me. Alright, timing's not here. Now we'll be able to see the ball. Still yet to get off strike. Always pays to have a look. So he's got one in swinger, 2 off cutters. The other 2 was pitch diversions. Again, we could have got a single there and they won't run. And if I force a run, they run slow. So they end up running out most of the time. Yeah, finally he gives me a call. Well, we're bowling well. None for one. Into his second over. Batsman stepping away there. The ball chased him. Came back in on him. Ooh, gets an edge there. Goes down to the ground. A very nice ball. In the mid-rift area, that would hurt a bit. A little bit stingy. Taken 2 of the slips out. Oh, you got a short mid-wicket in. Well, over the top of him, and you got 3 runs. If the right ball's there. Move behind the stumps, camera. What's the point? We know what the height's doing. I'm not game enough to go any further across. Oh wow, what a nice delivery. I don't like how the camera's flicking around like that either. There's always something. Always something. We've got to broadcast 1 now. Oh, leading edge. Still yet to get off the mark. Wow, man. Timing is not there. This is the whole deal. There's something going on with this settings at the moment. I just can't seem to get it right all day. There's something really not right with the game at the moment. It's very strange the way it's behaving. I'll tell you what. Well, there's my first duck. It's just not behaving right, you know. I'll have to come back out for a change. All the settings are right. I don't know. I'm just going to put up with it. Target 179. Well, look, the game has just gone from being so simply easy to absolutely unplayable. And that's the golden duck. A duck and a golden. Well, I'm going to reset my game, reset all the settings. It's just not right. That's the end of that. Unfortunately, we came through with the win, but 2 ducks in that match there. And well, I'm going to uninstall and reinstall and clear all the saves. I can't really do anything else because it's, I mean, they're the standard settings that I normally play on, and I don't know what that go was. No batting points. Must have moved me up one. No. Anyway, we'll be back when I fix it, I guess.